Hello, dear students. Today we will learn about the saturated solution. What is saturated solution? The solution which cannot dissolve any more of a solute which at a given temperature. That means the solution in which no more solute gets dissolved in a particular temperature or at fixed temperature. Uh, that is known as saturated solution. Now another point regarding this is the amount of solute present in a saturated solution. The amount of the solute which is present in that saturated solution is known as the solubility of the substance. If you are asked what is the solubility of the substance, actually it is the amount of solute present in saturated solution. That is known as solubility of the substance. Now another type of solution is unsaturated solution. What is unsaturated solution? The solution which can dissolve some more solute at a given temperature. The solution which dissolve more and more solute, it is known as unsaturated solution. I will explain these two terms by taking an example of a water glass. This is the water glass. This is water glass. It is water. And another we have salt. It is salt jar. It is salt. Then I will take, it is water. It is clean water. I will take 1 teaspoon of the salt and drop that salt into this. Now I will start with that water. That means it is water plus salt. You will see that the salt spoon, it will get dissolved in this water glass. If we add, it is the first teaspoon. If we add second teaspoon, that second teaspoon also will be dissolved in this water. That means it is dissolving more. That solution which is dissolving more and more solute, it is known as unsaturated solution. That means the solution or the solute, the solution in which more and more solute gets dissolved, it is unsaturated solution. If you take another 30 teaspoon of that salt and drop into this water glass, that water glass will dissolve the third spoon also. Now when you will take the fourth teaspoon of the salt, it is at room temperature. That means the normal temperature. When that teaspoon is added to this water glass, you will see the salt will settle down at the bottom. The salt will not dissolve anymore in this solute. That means first it is dissolved, second it is dissolved, third it is dissolved. Now the fourth salt spoon is not dissolved in this solution. That solution which cannot dissolve, that means after third teaspoon, that water will not be able to dissolve more solute. That solution is known as saturated solution. That means the solution in which no more solute gets dissolved. In this, that the fourth teaspoon will not get dissolved but will be accumulated in this. That is known as the saturated solution. In saturated solution, no more salt can be dissolved. That means cannot dissolve any more. No more salt gets dissolved because already salt is dissolved in the water. That is known as saturated solution. But if we heat the water, if we heat the water bucket or water glass, if we heat it, it was at room temperature, room or fixed temperature. But when we heat the water glass, that salt which was present at the bottom of the this water glass, after some time when you apply heat, you will see that the salt will also get dissolved in it. That means on raising the temperature of the water glass, raising temperature of water glass, the solubility, or you can say the solution becomes unsaturated. The more you can add the solute to this water glass, it will add more and more. The fourth teaspoon will be dissolved, but you are continuously heating. You can add many more teaspoons, you can add many more, and at some time when you stop heating, that means with the help of heat you are making the saturated solution unsaturated one, in which more and more solute gets added and it gets dissolved, in which more and more solute gets dissolved added. By applying heat, ultimately a solution is formed that is known as supersaturated solution. Supersaturated means that saturated solution in which more and more solute is dissolved with the help of heat. This is about saturated and unsaturated solution. Now there is another term that is concentration of solution. How you can calculate the concentration of solution? It is the amount of solute present in a given amount of the solvent or solution. That means concentration of solution means that when concentration of solution, it is the amount of solute divided by amount of solution. For example, here it is the 90 ml water, and I added 10 grams of salt to it. 10 grams of salt. That means concentration of solution is equal to amount of solute. What is the amount of solute? That means 10 divided by the amount of solution. That means 90 ml water plus 10 gram this. The total volume would be, for example, it would be 100 ml. That means 10 divided by 90 plus 10, that is 100 ml, for example. Or you can say that it would not be 100 ml, it would be 95. It is the amount of solution. Now the amount of solution can be, or you can say the concentration of solution can be expressed in two ways. Number one is mass by mass percentage, that is mass of solute, that means mass 10 grams divided by mass of solution. What is the mass of the solution? You have to weigh. That means it is, if 90 ml, it may be 90 grams of water. That means mass, because gram is the, or you can say kilogram is the SI unit of mass. That means 90 grams. If you add 10 grams of salt into 100 gram of water, then mass by mass percentage is that 10 divided by mass of, that means mass of solute, that means 10 gram divided by mass of solution. It is a mass of solution means 10 gram plus 100 gram. This is 10 gram plus 100 gram into 100, and you will calculate the mass by mass percentage of solution. If you calculate mass by volume, which I calculated first, that is mass of solute, that means solute you have to calculate in grams, and volume of solution, volume is in the form of ml, or you can say that means 10 grams of solute divided by 90 ml of water into 100, because it is the percentage. You have to calculate among the according to the percentage value. These are the two formula. which you can fix into any value and calculate the mass percentage of solution, or you can say volume, mass by volume or mass by mass percentage. Thank you. Have a nice day.